Hello my dudes, welcome back to the Shire, welcome back to Minecolonies and all the mods 10, Modded Minecraft. At its finest, you've caught me having a soak in Bilbo's hot tub, fully clothed and with a backpack because, well, why wouldn't you? It's not weird at all. So, we've done a bit of decoration between last episode and this one. Come with me and check it out. First up, the university and the house right next to it. We said we were going to decorate this, and we have. We've also got that long burrow there up to level 2. That's really good news. That means we can get 2 dudes in there, so when we upgrade the university or add some buildings around here, we're going to have a bit more capacity. Now, I got a little bit tired of seeing some buildings at level 1, so we got the town hall up to level 2. This doesn't really do much, but it does look a lot better. It was looking really ugly before. And over at our new house and lumberjacks, we've also had a couple of upgrades over here. We got the house up to level 2, so now both of the lumberjacks can live here. And we also upgraded each of the lumberjack huts to level 2. But getting these to level 2 gave us a couple of discoveries, and we made a couple of changes over here that I'm going to walk you through right now. So let's get in game and take a look. Now, also last episode, we lost Toodles. It was a tragedy. What I want in the comment section for you guys to do is vote for who you think is going to be the next to go. Is it going to be Jules Jenkins, Star Builder? Is it going to be Narissa Arden, our druid? Is it going to be Lyra, our other builder? Is it going to be Espia, the lumberjack? Could be anybody in the entire colony. You never know. But yeah, we've got both of these buildings up to level 2, and building this one over here, the first one, I think this is the main one, the normal style, not the alternative. When I was building this, it asked me to make a sawmill. And that's really cool. It means that one of these lumberjacks, this one, will also house the sawmill building as well. That's really cool, means we don't have to build it later on. That's a weight off my mind. We can't obviously build it yet, because we don't have the research done. There we go, build a university and research this hut to unlock it. So we're locked out until we do that research, but it's good to know it's here. Now, one of you guys in the comment section said, hang on a sec, Sjin, I built the warehouse just like you did, but I flipped it with the mirror tool. Basically, when you put down a building, you can mirror it to flip it around, but if you do that with a building that has a smaller building attached, like this one has the courier's hut, it kind of messes things up. So as a general rule of thumb, I really don't like to mirror buildings because you never really know if at higher level, something's going to have an extra hut block. So mirroring is a dangerous game. Now also, we made another change with the forester's huts. Basically, one forest wasn't quite enough. We had too many lumberjacks. They were coming down here, digging up the trees, and before they were finished, everything was just a sapling. So we needed a bit more space, a bit more of a forest. So we've got another dedicated forest over on this side for this lumberjack over here, who is, I think, dig no touching. There we go. Oh no, look at this. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So you need to go into your configs and make sure blocks like this don't appear, because this spruce nest is going to ruin our carpenter. I thought I'd change the config, but you know what? Maybe I got the wrong thing. I'm thinking we might just remove productive bees and productive trees, because they're not mods we're really going to use. Now also around the edge we put this slapdash cobblestone and mossy cobblestone wall, very similar to the style we have around the field. I thought this is just a good way to contain the trees. I haven't put a layer of leaves in here yet. I think we will, because it does improve things. But yeah, we'll see. That's down the line. So what are we doing this episode? Well, I think the most important thing is going to be to build a hospital. We got the research done last episode, and our colonists do still keep getting sick. So building a hospital is top priority. Let's head home to our storage system and build one of those blocks. The hospital is a very simple craft. It's just a carrot in the middle. So we got that, I think. Yeah, there's one. And we'll get the other bits, like some oak planks, and we can do this. Build tool there, planks around the edge. There's the carrot, and there's the hospital. All right, let's go and find a place to plonk this down. So like I've said last episode, we've kind of split this colony into two. We've got production at the front and administration and other buildings at the back. And so I think the hospital will work really well in the admin area, kind of, but also let's keep it kind of central. We've got a big flat area, open area, right here in the middle of the colony. All of our buildings are like a big U shape, and we've got this big empty space right next to the town hall. It's really good to keep your hospital quite central, so let's see how big it is and if it can fit here. Well, you know what? Actually, it's not a massive building. It will fit here. It doesn't overlap with the wall over there. I think this could be the one. Before we pull the trigger though, let's see what it looks like at level 5. Oh yeah, very nice indeed. I love these banners. It looks pretty simple, but pretty awesome. So we're gonna push it back just a little bit. I like a bit of a front garden with my hospitals. And have a sleep and plonk it here. Lots of oak, a crafting table, oak stairs and planks, a rack, and 1 bed. Wow, level 1, never been simpler. So we can give this to Jules Jenkins, he's closer. Or is he? It's kind of like an even shot. They're both very close indeed. So do you know what? Yeah, we'll give it to Jules because he does need to level up. He's our newer builder, so we need to give him as much experience as we can. Lots of dirt required for this, but that's one of the easiest things in the world to get, so we'll get that done. We'll clear out the area, which is going to mean getting rid of a lot of these gardens. Oh my god, these seeds. Very nice, and of course these lovely acacia trees that are lovely. But I'm sorry my friends, you do have to go because the hospital requires this space to do its healing. And the last one over here. These acacia logs will come in kind of handy, but who knows. And already, yeah, we've cleared things up massively for Jules, and he's going to have a really easy time building this hospital. So let's go through the motions of getting this guy what he needs. We always kind of skip this. I always just kind of do it off camera because it's a bit boring watching me going to dig wood. But now we have the foresters. Getting oak has never been simpler. We can just go into their hut blocks like this. There's 31 oak, 21 spruce. Amazing. And then this lumberjack over here, the second one, it's so nice having 2, it really is. Oh wait, their rack is empty. Does that mean our courier has done a pickup? Most likely. Let's go and check the warehouse. But yeah, while we're at the warehouse and we've got all the stock over here, we'll just grab up some more logs. Oh, there's a lot of food in. Oh yeah, look at this. So the carrots and the potatoes are being made over here. That's really good news. So getting a cure for our colonists is going to be very easy. And with the resource scroll from Jules, you can see things are moving. We've got all the materials he needs already, and this little icon over here means they're being moved from this place to his builder's hut. So yeah, the only thing he needs is a white bed, a few torches, and a crafting table, and that is like the easiest thing on the planet to make. Oh yeah, look at this. Jules has begun building. He's already put down the floor, so let's watch this go up. And this is a very simple build indeed, barely worth a time lapse because at level 1, I don't think this is going to take less than, 10 minutes to do. But there it goes, the hospital. This is a super important requirement. We'll have to hire a doctor, but I think we've got enough housing now to make sure we've got plenty of dudes available nearby. Now, having a doctor is super important. Having a good doctor really isn't. I mean, there's not much to being a doctor. Not in Minecolonies at least. All you gotta do is give people carrots and potatoes. Honestly, a chef has a harder job than this. But there will be some configuring to do with this hut, so let's go in game and take a look at that. So there we go, the hospital is complete. It looks, well, I'm gonna be real with you dudes, it looks terrible. I mean, the walls are made of dirt. It's a horrible place to come and get cured. I think you're more at risk of picking something up, like some kind of fungal infection, from coming here than you are of curing yourself, but we have a doctor already. Ah, it's Ender. Dr. Ender, indeed. So there's not much to set up with the hospital, it's basically fire and forget. But there's one thing you should do before you get going. You're going to want to come over here to minimum stock and make sure that you add carrots and potatoes as a minimum stock of 1 stack. What this means is the game or the colonists will always try and make sure there's a stack of potatoes and a stack of carrots at the hospital. That's good because otherwise, every time a colonist comes over here, then the doctor goes and requests the potatoes and the carrots, then the courier has to come over, and it delays things by quite a bit. But by making sure the materials are always here on hand, the doctor can get busy and our colonists can get back to work. Alright, well, Ender, Dr. Ender indeed, with that massive honker. That mask is really to cover. Why is that? What kind of shape is that nose? You know, that's weird. That's a weird looking nose. But that's the hospital, and that is huge. Now in other news, since the hospital research finished, we didn't, but we will now, go and change our research. We still only got one researcher over here, it's Dainestra. But it would be really good to get another research done. Also, what I'm going to do is look at build options. These aren't too tricky. Oh no, these are really easy. Oh, and it looks like the school comes with the university. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Jules Jenkins on this, get him to upgrade the university to level 2. That's going to put a school block in here. And what we're also going to do is go down research into civilian, and we're going to learn the research to unlock a school. It's called higher learning. It requires residences totaling at least 3 levels, and it needs 3 books to get done. So let's go and grab those books, and then we can get this research underway. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm fairly sure I've got the books lying around. In fact, maybe I should get a drawer for books. Yeah, let's go and see if we can find the books. There we go, there's 6 books, so we'll make a drawer for books. This one will do. 1, 2, 3, and I think that was it, right? So we'll go back to the uni, come over here to the research, and it's as simple as that. Down civilian, higher learning underway. That means by the time Jules Jenkins has finished this building and the school block is placed, we might even be able to build that too. The school is going to be really good because it means when children are born, they don't just wander around. Instead, they come to school, which levels up their stats. So when they grow up and they get a job, they hit the ground running and they've got much better stats, which makes them much better colonists. But not only that, we're also going to upgrade the residents over here because getting the university to level 2 means, yeah, we're going to have a second researcher and somebody else is going to want to live over here. So where is the residence block? Oh god, this is the lime green hut, isn't it? Ugh. Wait, this is already level 2. Oh, of course, we already upgraded it. So we're good to go on this, and we don't need to worry. Can't get it to level 3 yet, because our builder's huts are still level 2. Well, okay, I guess we'll leave that to brew in the background. Now, I would argue that the university is the most important building to level up. It's always the building you want at the highest level it can be, because there's so much research to get through, and it takes the dudes so long to actually research it. Yeah, you want to just get as many researchers in there working as hard as possible. Oh, what's this? Samwise. Looks like you caught a fish, friend. I didn't even think there were fish in here. Good job. Now, are you just going to keep fishing and stop being creepy? Hopefully. So what next? What do you think is the next thing we should be doing on the colony? Well, if you're ever short on things to do, if you're ever kind of left flummoxed and needing something to complete, what is a really good idea to do is to go over to your clipboard, and this will give you a big list of things that everybody wants. Now the peaches over at the restaurant, I thought we removed peaches from the menu because we only had a limited amount, so we'll take those off. At the moment it's baked potatoes, bread, and carrots, but we could do with making a few more bits of bread. So if we want to make bread for Minecolonies, we're going to need a baker. And a bakery doesn't actually need any research. So since we are actually farming wheat, I think a bakery is a good building for us to build next. We'll grab some wheat, I'm fairly sure we've got some at home, and we'll find a place for this to live. It's also probably worth building a cookery as well. A cookery is like a restaurant, but this is the building that basically cooks everything. So if you want to turn beef into cooked steak, if you want to turn potatoes into baked potatoes, you do actually need a cookery. So we're going to make that too. It's as simple as making a smoker, which is logs, and a furnace. Yeah, all the mod cons, absolutely no sweat. We'll use some birch because we've got an overflow of that for sure. And some cobble over here. 8 is the magical number. So there is the cookery, and the other thing we wanted to do was the bakery. That needs wheat, so we'll grab a wheat stick from over here. I'm fairly sure, oh, we got 1, wow. The last remaining wheat. There's loads more in the farms, so no worries on that. And, oh, what was that? Oh, we can make pasta, raw noodles from Minecolonies. That's very interesting, we'll have to make some of those. But there we go, the bakery. let's go and find some places to put these down. Man, we're building loads of stuff this episode. We're going to probably build the school once the research gets done. Plus, we're going to have the bakery and the cookery. Things are really starting to pick up pace over here on the colony. We've still only got 2 builders' huts, but I think that's okay, you know? The big question now is where to put these bad boys. So we do have this area over here very close to the restaurant that I think is going to be perfect for the cookery. Let's see how big this is, because we want the cookery very near to the restaurant. Okay, wow, yeah, the cookery is actually a very small building. Look at this. That's going to fit super nicely, I think. Maybe opposite the warehouse. That could be a place. Yeah, you know what? I think that could be okay. Although, I don't know. I kind of want to swivel it around and have it face the restaurant. I think that would also look cooler. It's kind of good to make sure all your buildings aren't facing the same way, because that gets a little bit boring. Yeah, that's going to fit really nicely there, so we're going to pull the trigger on that. Also, we've left some room this side, so if we're very space efficient, we can get a small building over here. But there we go, the cookery, at level 5 of course. Looks like, yeah, a nice hut. So we'll pull the trigger on that, and there we go. Now the bakery. How big is this, first up? It's also in luxury, and let's take a look. Oh, you know, also a pretty small building. Not quite small enough that we can squeeze it here next to the warehouse with the cookery there as well, but it's very close, isn't it? Well, okay, where are we going to put the bakery? Do you know what? I think actually if we swivel this around, so the entrance is over here, we could probably put this right next to the hospital. Yeah, this is going to work quite well here. We'll make sure it's not overlapping. And, oh, actually, hang on a sec. So, the side of this bakery, it looks like it's designed to be placed right next to another building. That's very steep, that's very harsh. What about level 5? What does this look like a level 5? Will that give us a clue as to what this is supposed to look like? No. Okay, so it's not supposed to be next to another building, and it will look fine like that. Okay, it's just at level 1. It looks a bit quirky. So we'll push it back over here. We'll keep it at this level because I like the idea of it being slightly raised up. We can use some McCaw's bridge stuff to get up there. That's a good spot. Pull the trigger on this, and that will be the bakery as well. Amazing. So the bakery and the cookery now placed. As soon as the university gets built up to level 2, we'll put the builders on this, and we'll have a bit of a race for them getting it up. Now, obviously, while the university is being made, there's a few things we can do to clear out the area, remove some of this grass, although it's pretty flexible already. We might have to shave some of that tree. Oh, watch out, Enderman. And of course, get rid of this grass. Out you go. Out with the old. Remove the tree. And in with the new bakery. What the? Oh no! No! Purple lady! No! Oh! Oh my god, why did you attack an Enderman? Come here, scum. Oh, purple lady. Purple lady. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I didn't know that colonists attacked Enderman. I thought, that was a symbiotic relationship, but... Oh, she had an acacia sapling as well. Fancy that. Dig that up. Oh my god. And that means the workers are going to stop for a day. That sucks. But it does mean some very exciting news. There is an opening at the guard tower where she belonged. Now, I think it was her guard tower over here. Was it? No, that was Narissa. Who... What the hell, Zane? What are you doing? Oh, these hobbits. These hobbits are the worst.
Too late to work. I'm off.
He needs a bow. Oh, Zane is our new archer. Okay, well, we can give you Purple Lady's bow, and you should be happy. There we go. He's got another yellow thing.
I think I hear my bed calling me.
Oh, right. He wants a scuba tank. Scuba Zane wants a scuba tank, and this is the wackiest hobbit on the... What the hell? I will never get bored of seeing that. That's the dumbest thing. It does bring us around to another unique point, so we should probably be giving our guards armor. If Purple Lady had a full set of gear, she probably wouldn't have died so quickly. But here's the tricky thing. At level 1 with guard towers, all they can wear is leather. And leather, weirdly, is one of the most expensive things to craft. Like, it's a real pain to make leather armor. You need to kill cows to get the leather. Iron, for us, weirdly, is much easier. Now, at level 2 guard towers, guards get upgraded from leather to chainmail. Chainmail is purely iron, so that's something we can definitely do. So what we're also going to do is we're going to go around to every single guard tower, because I don't want to skip any. If we're going to get one guard tower to level 2, we can get them all to level 2. We're going to go around to all of them, go to build options, and make sure they're all set to upgrade. Now, the materials for this are just not tricky at all. Tall grass, oak, torch, and cobblestone. So, and we can even, well, no, we'll wait with this. Because if we do this now, it'll put it in the queue, and we want to get the cookery and the bakery built first. Oh my god, Zane, just get up, please. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're not a child, Zane. So I think that's something we might do after the episode, between episodes, is get all of our guard towers up to level 2. They're all just going to need oak and a few little bits and bobs. It's not going to be hard. But what that means is we'll be able to get people like Narissa Arden wearing full chainmail and, well, they won't look very cool, but they will have a bit of protection. Oh, hang on a sec, take a look at this. So there is a hostiles tab in the guard tower that lets your colonists know what it should be hostile to. And I feel like, where is Enderman? Enderman. Well, there's a few different types of Enderman, but it looks like Enderman is on. Okay, so we need to turn that off because Enderman won't attack our colonists, so why would we attack Endermen? Also, I wonder if lions are on here. Lion. No, there's lionfish, but no lions. That's good to know. Well, we're going to go around to the guard towers and make sure Endermen are off, because we don't want our dudes attacking those guys. But we'll do that when we do the level 2 upgrades, because we can roll it all into one. Set it to Endermen off, upgrade to level 2. Now it looks like our builder is still doing his job. He hasn't paused, which he's supposed to. When a colonist dies, everybody's supposed to get sad and stop working for a day. Now I'm thinking maybe it works differently with guards, because you expect guards to die. That's what, you know, it's part of the job requirements. You know, you're going to have a short life because you're fighting monsters. Maybe they work a bit differently. Maybe colonists don't mind so much when guards die. I mean, obviously, everyone's devastated the Purple Lady was gone. She was amazing. But maybe they just don't mind so much when it's a guard. It would make sense. Yeah, he's off to work. Yeah, guess that's what it must be. Now, as far as things go, I am not seeing any red cogwheels at all. That's amazing. Diagnosing problems is the biggest thing in Minecolonies, solving those red cogwheels. Previously, I've ignored them way too much, especially the guard tower requests. But so far, so good. Everybody seems happy. Now my big question is, are there enough guard towers close to the farm over here? We've got a few out and about, but I'm not sure if that guard tower over there is going to be close enough for Shadow Fox to feel safe. So let's go and ask him, let's go and grill him.
Oh, right away.
He's farming. He's got no open requests. Oh no, he wants fertilizer. But other than that, well, oh, his housing sucks. What? No! Oh no! Hikari Yamato! Pillagers! Oh, have they finally come down from that mountain? This was always going to happen. Oh my god, things are popping off! Guys! Rally the guards! Here we go. Okay, they're answering my call, but I'm still going to have to come and defend. Come on, guys, get him. What are you doing, Jen? Jen, wake up! Wake up, Jen! There's pillagers here. There we go. Zane knows what's up. Zane is an all-star over here. Where are the rest of them? Wait, who's... Narissa, did you just throw a potion at me? Good job. Thank you. Oh, she gave me strength. Nice. Ah, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of glad she's around. You can stop now, by the way.
Perfect.
I'll tell you what, actually. So I think the pillager tower over there is within the borders of the colony. So if I go and raid that, I think I can actually bring the guards with me. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring the guards up, and we're going to bring the noise up, and we're going to kick some ass and kill these pillagers. It's high time. So let's raid this sucker. We're looking for the spawners. Get out of here, scum. Get him, lads. Yeah, punish him. Good job, Jot. Now this is pretty good training for my guys, actually. It's helping them level up. Oh, more over here. Oh no, right, so the second you go outside the colony range, the guards just evaporate. So we'll go back here, dismiss, and then re-rally them, and hopefully they should come back. Why is Jot sick? Maybe Narissa threw a bad potion at him. But let's go up to the top of this thing now and see if we can remove these pillagers. There's got to be a spawner somewhere, right? That's what we're looking for at the moment. Now there's some good loot up here. Oh yeah, look at this. A ring of the sharpshooter. On projectile hit, ignite attackers. That sounds amazing. There's an unidentified crossbow. Give it to maybe Zane, who's pretty amazing. Let's keep looking and let's keep looting. We'll take the smithing template because it might come in handy, and string is always good. Oh, amazing. So we got the research done for the school there in the background. That's pretty good. There's an emerald. Those will be useful, but it looks like there's no pillager spawners over here. We'll take all of this. It's all good stuff.
Time for a nap.
And over here, some leather. Nice. We can let the guards go home now because the threat is gone. We'll dismiss them. And yeah, it's time to deal with our problems on our own. There's a chest over here. Useless junk. I'm not seeing any spawners. Interesting. Do you know what? Maybe it was the banners. So we've removed a bunch of wood up there that had banners on it, and we'll just pick up the banners that are floating around. We've got a few of them. So there you go. You know what? I think that's a case of mischief managed. We've done something with the pillager tower. We killed all the pillagers. They shouldn't come back. If they do, we'll deal with that down the line. Ugh. But that is frustrating. So we need to get a new farmer now as well. That was Hikari Yamoto. And that's going to be a case of children growing up and being born and all that jazz. But we can at least go and grab up her grave because she probably had like a hoe or something in there. Oh wow, yeah, she had quite a few bits and bobs. So we'll put that in her hut, like that, and that should keep her good to go. We've also now got some new kids on the block. We've got Funky Cow Proudfoot, no, they were there before. There is Lena Fiore Rillywood, who's just going to be Lena Fiore. And there is Millie Rillywood Proudfoot. Did we have a Millie Rillywood? I don't know if we did. No, we didn't. So we're going to have Millie Rillywood, Lena Fiore, and Shadowheart Crow is just going to become Shadowheart. And Shadowheart, the most useless, whiny, pathetic romance choice. In Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to have a lot of people in the comment section complaining that she's their waifu. And why would you call her out like that? But you know what? She is. She's useless and she's annoying and she's a spoiled brat. So, Lena Fiore. That's a Fiore. Shadowheart Crow, a child, obviously. And Millie Rillywood Proudfoot. That's not supposed to be your name. Oh god, they're on the same spot. I'm going to have to whack one of them. There we go. And Millie Rillywood. Welcome to the crew, Hobbit Supreme. So my dudes, we're stuck playing the waiting game now, and that's where we're going to call the end of this episode. We'll get the university up to level 2. Once that's done, we can build the school. Then we can have a race between the two builders to see who gets the bakery or the cookery built first. That'll be pretty good. We're also going to get the Hello. What are you doing? Yeah? You want to... Go away. Go away. Go away, child. Be gone. Stop bothering me. Anyway, yeah, we'll get those built, and we'll also get the guard towers, all of them, up to level 2. That'll mean our dudes can wear chainmail. Very good. And I think next episode oh, there she goes. We might want to look into farming. Maybe we might want to get some cattle, some cows, some sheep on the go. We might want to do some production. We'll see where the research takes us because that's the big bottleneck at the moment. So a massive thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next episode for some more Shire action. But until then, take care.